Hi everyone, this is Tierney again. I wanted to say thank you for joining us today for our next meditation. If you did the 10 a.m. one, thank you and welcome back. We also have another one later today. So we're just looking to get a little lunchtime relaxation. Some of you all are still working and you're on lunch, so I really appreciate you making the time to come here. Today, I thought a good meditation would be just to figure out what is serving us and what is not serving us. So we're going to take some time to focus on some thoughts, some ideas that are coming in, and we're going to determine if this is going to be helpful or harmful to us. During this stressful time, I think it's really easy to be able to have a hard time discerning, is this helpful, is this not? So we're going to take moments to just really listen to our body and hear what is needed. So I'm going to encourage you to get in a comfortable position. I have a yoga block under me, so my hips are higher than my knees. You can lay down, you can use blankets to bolster yourself. So we're just going to connect our breath to our body. So if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and take a few breaths. While you're connecting, I encourage you to breathe through your nose. So in your nose, hold it at the top for a moment, and then out through your nose. And whatever pace you're breathing at is perfectly fine. Just slowly bring awareness to how you're breathing. Now, imagine yourself standing outside of you and you're watching yourself meditating. You're seeing that your body is relaxed. Imagine little grains of sand around your head. These are our thoughts. We go through them every day, every moment. They're swirling around. They're not good, they're not bad. They're just our thoughts. Wait for a moment and see if there's maybe a rock that you're seeing floating around, bigger than your other thoughts. Take a moment to acknowledge it. And we're not looking at it as good or bad, it just is. Take this time and just observe this thought. Is this something that can serve you? Is it something that is holding you back? If it's serving you, you can thank it and let it go back with your other thoughts. And if it doesn't serve you, you can thank it and release it. Imagine it falling away, far from the other sand, from the other thoughts swirling around you. I'm going to give you some moments to do this with a few more thoughts. During this time of social distancing and quarantining, there's a lot of thoughts and feelings that can come up, and they're all valid. Some of us are feeling fearful. Maybe we're worried about a loved one, worried about our job, worried about bills. So we can acknowledge these thoughts, we can honor them, but we can also find a way to start to let them go and feel that lightness of not sitting and holding on to this heavy rock, this heavy thought of what if. Is there a lesson we can be learning from this heavy rock? Like, do we need to slow ourselves down? Do we need to take some moments to feel these emotions? If they keep coming back up, your body may need time to experience the sadness or the fear. So let yourself acknowledge that. Remember, these are just feelings. They're not good, they're not bad. They just are. When we're done acknowledging these feelings, especially ones that are no longer serving us, imagine just letting it go and see if you can feel lighter, more weightlessness. Take what you can from the thought and just let the rest go. I found a lot of thoughts have been popping into my head today. This weekend was supposed to be spring break. We're supposed to be driving down to Savannah to have a nice family trip. And that had to get canceled. So I found there were a lot of thoughts in my head of pitying and sadness. And so I took a moment to acknowledge it, try to figure out what was underneath, what was my body telling me. I let myself mourn that we don't get to travel, but really what I found that I was seeking was just this connection with my family, just this undiluted time with them, exploring a new place. So I found a way to try to make this serve me without forcing it. So acknowledging that since my body's craving that connection, planning on reaching out to friends and family for my birthday, planning events we can do together as a family inside, and then just dropping the weight of that pity, of that sadness. And eventually, with noticing this feeling without judgment, being able to turn it into action, however big or small that may be for you, for me, I was able to move through it. And if this thought pops up in my head again, that's okay. I can just acknowledge it and let it go. When you feel like you've finished acknowledging these thoughts, these feelings that have popped up in your head, keep your eyes closed and imagine zooming out of your body again and just viewing yourself. Viewing those thoughts, just moving steadily. I'm hoping that it feels lighter, that the sands flowing through look smoother, that we can feel happier, maybe more gratitude from letting it go. When we release our negative emotions and thoughts that are not serving us, it opens up our hearts for more space of gratitude and looking at what is going right for us in this moment. Even if it's just acknowledging I'm having a bad day and just sitting with it, that in itself can be a success. Especially if you're like a lot of people and you don't want to focus on these emotions that are uncomfortable. Even the fact that you just watched this meditation, that is a success. Acknowledge that. Express gratitude for yourself. Showing up for yourself every day. Tuning in to what you need, what you want, and working to acknowledge of what thought, what relationship, what action is not serving you, and even considering letting it go for a moment. If you're not at the place where you're ready to let it go, that's okay. We have time. We're going to take 5 deep cleansing breaths. We're going to breathe in through our nose, hold it at the top, and we're going to let out an audible sigh. And as we breathe in through our nose, set the intention of breathing in positivity, new life, new air. Feel the coolness fill your body. And when we breathe out, we're letting go of those negative emotions, those things that don't serve us. When you're ready, start to bring some movement, some life back into your body. Start by moving your fingers, your toes. When you're ready, you can flutter your eyes open. So that's it for now. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I'm feeling cleared, cleansed. I hope it's been helpful for you. We have another meditation today at 3. I hope you'll join us then. It's a great way to just refresh yourself for the weekend. We have a new schedule coming out next week as well, so keep an eye out on our site, and for our emails, we'll be letting you know what it is. We have been the preferred partnership with the city of Camden, who is seeking to bring mindfulness, meditation, and yoga throughout the whole city. And fortunately for you guys, if you have access to this, then you can access these meditation and yoga demonstrations. So I really encourage you to sign up for our mailing list, to follow us on PLW. You'll get notified whenever we go live. It's a great opportunity. We're never going to have a moment like this again, where you can really focus on yourself, focus on getting your mind in a good spot. We have nothing but time. So thank you all so much for coming. I love you all, and I will see you all on Monday.